CBS News senior White House correspondent Weijia Zhang joins us right now. And Weijia, before we get to any other news, you have some breaking news for us out of the White House. What can you tell us about that?
That's right, Muga. The president just announced that his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, has been diagnosed with early stage breast cancer and that she has decided to take on the challenge immediately of treating it. He says she has a fantastic medical team and her prognosis is excellent. I do want to continue reading for our viewers because, again, this is just breaking now. The president also saying that during the treatment period, she will be spending virtually full time at the White House, which makes me as president very happy. And he goes on to talk about her strength and commitment and the fact that she is one of his closest and most important advisors who is deeply committed to serving the American people. It's hard to put into words just how important Susie Wiles is. She was with the president during those challenging years for him after he left office, when many Republicans turned their backs to the president and wanted to completely detach from him and have nothing to do with him, including many current aides who have completely changed their minds. But Susie Wiles has always been incredibly loyal to the president. She was with him launching his re-election campaign, and of course now a formidable chief of staff who is arguably the most powerful aide for the president. So this is extremely impactful news. Just to recap, she has been diagnosed with early stage breast cancer. The president says she will take steps right away to begin treating it, but adds that during that process, she will be still working virtually full time at the White House. So we will continue to monitor this, but this is obviously huge news today for the administration.
Yeah, Weijia Zhang, thank you for bringing us that breaking news. I also want to talk about, what's going on currently, because we know President Trump had said that he is heading to China. But with all that's happening with this war, is that visit still going to happen?
As of now, that visit is still on the books, although the president himself, his Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, who of course has been doing a lot of work with his counterparts ahead of this trip to Beijing, as well as the White House press secretary, have all now said in one way or another that this trip could be postponed for logistical reasons because there is an ongoing war and because the president's attention needs to be focused on that. The president is supposed to leave for China at the very end of this month, the very first couple days of April. So there is still some time between now and then. But if this war is still raging on, then it could be very well cut, as these officials have said. One thing to note, Mugo, is that China is one of the countries that the president is calling on to help secure the Strait of Hormuz, which of course here at CBS News we've been extensively reporting on because it is impacting oil prices globally and gas prices here at home. Many countries have already said no to that because they don't want to get tangled into this war in another way. But the fact that he has publicly called out China is significant, perhaps putting some pressure on Beijing ahead of the trip, which as of now, again, is still on the books.
Okay, Weijia Zhang in Washington for us today. Thank you for your reporting and for that breaking news.